Hey, how you doing? You okay? It's good to always have an audience, right? Got attacked by the chair. Let's bring this down a little bit. My table's a little messy, but it's always the same. How's everybody doing today? Everybody having a good time? Hope everybody is. If you're not, I hope this video finds you. So I think it's time for you to sit back, relax, kick up your feet, watch a YouTube video. No. That's not how my intro goes, does it? How everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing very well. If not, I hope this video finds you. So please, kick up your feet. Enjoy yourself. Relax. Sit by a fire. If not, try to find a YouTube video with the fire. It'll help. Very soothing. Very soothing. With that, let me relax those eardrums. Because it's time for Manny's Smoking Saturdays. I hope you guys don't mind. I always do that. It's good to have you guys here. It's nice to have a little audience once in a blue while, right? You know, just to talk, have a good time. Always good. Always good. Always good. How's everybody doing How's everybody doing over there? I hope everybody's having a awesome time. Like I said, if you guys aren't, hope this video finds you, and I hope you can find some solace in this video. Also brewing some coffee. It's always nice having some coffee while we talk. Good conversations always come with coffee and cigars. So, with that being said, why don't we talk about conspiracy theories today? I was thinking that'd be a nice conspiracy. That would be a nice episode to talk about. My thing is green. I have a green screen. Why don't we talk about conspiracy theories and everything that comes between? There are a lot of things about conspiracy that's crazy. We got time travel. We got aliens. But let's talk about that for a second. Let's sit back and let's think about that. Aliens, right? It's that's a very crazy topic, right? Aliens on itself, we could talk about that for hours, but let's take a second to just dive a little bit into that alien topic. Do you think they're real? Do you think that they walk among us, just like pretending to be human, just right next to us, thinking like us, talking like us? Do you believe in lizard people? Do you believe that grays exist? Do you believe in the Men in Black? Now let's talk about the Men in Black for a second. Men in Black. One of the scariest organizations or scariest people that you will ever meet. This ain't Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones now. This is people dressed in black. I'm sorry. I got this big cigar here. Oh no, I can't touch that right now. That's a special cigar. You guys see that in the future. For the podcast listeners, I got a big cigar on my table, but I can't touch it. Not yet. So, the Men in Black are people that will come to your house or business or wherever you are at the exact moment that they decide to meet you. They don't come. They don't announce themselves. They just come see you. if they come see you, some shit is gonna go down. Some shit is gonna go down. You're gonna get a conversation. They're gonna come around and they're gonna talk to you. You shut the shit down. You shut up about those aliens. Or we're gonna go over there and we're gonna do some shit to your family. They threaten you. They show you things that no human can do. They show you that this is gonna be the worst day of your life if you don't shut up. Yeah, it's crazy. Unbelievable. I personally believe that there's such an organization. I kind of believe it. I kind of have this idea that they exist. I kind of have this idea that there's an organization that covers up aliens. There's no way we don't have aliens on this planet already. There's no freaking way we don't have it. There's no way. Come on, think about it. There's no fucking way we are here on this planet without somebody, without something else that says somebody, something else here. No way. I don't believe you. At all. You're gonna tell me that aliens are not here. That there's nothing else other than us. That is such a boring concept to think about. It is so boring. It is so, I don't know, unrealistic to think that there's no aliens. Other than there's no other beings other than us, species other than us here. I mean, look at all the goddamn bugs that we see every day. They look like aliens. Have you ever seen or looked up close at a butterfly? That thing looks like a fucking fucking creature from outer space. I don't know. Have you ever seen a water bug? Honest question. Have you ever seen a water bug? A water bug, not the flying cockroaches. I'll get on cockroaches later. But have you ever seen an actual water bug? Those things are disgusting looking. Those things look like it'll tear your fucking head off. And you got locusts, like this size. Those guys look like aliens. Okay. And don't get me started on sea life, because those things at the bottom of the ocean, like under the point where pressure is too much for human beings. Fuck are those? Explain those kind of things. I mean, disgusting looking. They look disgusting. They look absolutely horrific. The scariest things on Earth are in the ocean. Scariest things on Earth are in the ocean. Scariest things. God. Can you imagine being stuck down there in like the bottom of the sea? Like let's say you have technology that goes deep down in the ocean. And you get stuck there. Can you imagine that? Being stuck down there? Oh, god damn. Or let's say you didn't need no technology. Let's say we have advanced technology where you had a diving suit and you were able to swim that far deep. Imagine the things you see. The fucking giant octopus. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Nope, not gonna happen. Fuck you. How about that one? Why would you go fuck yourself? I ain't doing it. Can't get me to do it. Virtual, sure. I'll do a virtual swim. Sign me up virtually. Not for real, for real. I'm not with it. But back to what I was saying. I'm sorry, guys. I switched over. Conspiracy theories, right? Aliens, and how can we not think that there's aliens on this earth? With all that in mind, with all our animals and insects and fish in the sea, how can we say that there's no aliens walking around on this planet? With all our advancements in technology as well. Like, if you think about it, we boomed a little bit. From the 90s to the 2000 and fucking 10s, we boomed in technology. Technology just went boom. How else to say it? I don't know. We had a massive jump in technology. It's crazy. 90s, you couldn't really, there was no such thing as, I think, video chat or anything like that. And then in 2000 and, I don't know when it was invented, but around the 2005 or 10, Skype was invented. It was probably around 2005, 2010. Had to be somewhere around there. Let's look that up, shall we? When was video chat invented? When was video chat invented? When was video chat invented? Video chat invented. Well, no. Say 1964, so I'm like way off. Huh. Alright, at home. Well, I'm sorry, guys. Oh. You have to subscribe to the service. So, video chatting was invented in 1970. If you subscribe to the service and all that. And then in the 1800s, they had something too for it. Okay. So let's try Skype, because I think Skype was like the first one, right? Skype invented. When was it? I said 2005. I was right. I knew it was because I was like 15, 16 at the time. But, I had to make sure. So, like, I'm talking about, like, in general, like, Skype and all that. When that was invented, when you could go home with internet and, like, video call somebody. We went from, like, small crap to, like, big things. And it was, like, jumps. Like, I remember in the 90s, the best camera you had was something this size. And you had to carry it around like that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, look at the camera. Look into the camera. Yeah. It was good. Don't waste my film. You say happy birthday to the goddamn camera, I'm gonna kick your ass. Thank you. Alright. Move on to the next person. Yeah, you had to buy film for that camera. It wasn't just a camera. You had to buy film for the camera. You had to buy all this crap. I think the 80s were worse, right? They had the bigger ones. They had like, the 80s was something like this or something like that, and it went down to like something like this, right? In the early 2000s, and then it went from that to this. The phone. went from something the size of an SUV to something that fits in your pocket. Something I had to like. I think an alien came along and started talking about their technology and all that crap. And then they talk about the crash in Roswell. I think it was the crash in Roswell, and so, jeez. So they talk about it, right? You guys can look this up. I think it was they called it they were like, oh, an unidentified flying object fell and hit the ground, and it was like alien like. And then like 5-6 hours later, or maybe even a day later, they were like, oh, no, it was just a test. You know, we were testing something. Don't worry about it. It wasn't an alien. It was a test. We were wrong. We apologize for any inconvenience that this might have caused you. We apologize. It was completely false that we had alien crash here. It was a weather balloon, military weather balloon. It was something like that. It was very, very, very stupid. I remember. I wasn't there, but I remember watching the video. I remember watching a documentary on it. I watch old documentaries. I like aliens. Aliens is like something I like to think about because honestly, I believe in aliens more than I believe in God. And I know a lot of people out there are gonna like chew me apart, like, oh, you should believe in God. God is this, that, this. Well, I'm not gonna bash you. You believe in what you want to believe. I believe what I want to believe. That's what human is being. That's what human is all about, right? You believe what you gotta believe. I believe what I gotta believe. We all believe something. We're all happy. That's cool. I mean, think about it. God is an alien, but let's not talk about that because I'm gonna get shot. Somebody's gonna fucking assassinate me. Did you say? Say that again? Did you? I know you didn't just call God an alien, huh? I don't know. You know, God is just a powerful being that's in the sky, you can't see, and is in like this heavenly plane. There's a guy named Jesus who died, who came back to life. How? Because God is magic. God is magic, guys. I'm just saying that that I don't believe in God. Not as much as everybody does believe in him. I believe that there is a God, that there is something more powerful. Guys, I'm taking my cigar like wrap thing that's around that like tells the name of the. Oh, goddamn, that tells me the name of the cigar. I'm taking it off so I can like find the cigar later. This cigar is nice. Just for a second, let me step out of what I was talking about. Cigar is very nice. It tastes really good. I'll tell you this right now. It tastes really fucking good. It has more smoke than the other cigars, I think. Some of the other cigars. It's not an Island Prince cigar. It's a Olivia cigar, I think it's called. And it's really good. It smells good. It's one of the only cigars that kind of smell really nice to me. I'll make sure to get this one later. But yeah, this is a really nice cigar. If you guys are very cigar enthusiasts, I would love to get a cigar that's nice. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. But moving forward, God is whatever He wants to be, and if you believe in God, that's dope. If you guys are Christian, Catholic, Jehovah's Witness. If you guys believe in the Quran, Allah, whatever you guys believe in, that's dope, man. You guys have your awesome religions. I don't bash your religions. You guys pray to whoever you want to pray to, whoever you think is the right God to pray to. Then you guys believe that. But as a society, we need to learn how to cope with everybody, and not cope with everybody, cope that everybody likes what they like, or understand, better yet, right? Understand, learn how to meld together, not meld as in like you give them that religion. You take my religion. You're going to believe in the Muslim religion. You're going to believe in the Christian religion. You're going to believe in the Catholic religion, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying let people believe what they want to believe. You know what I mean? You believe, you know, you're Christian. Your best friend is Muslim. Your other good friend is Christian or Catholic. That's dope. You learn how to live with each other's religions, and you learn how to accept it. Now, that being said, again, I don't believe in God. I as much as the normal man believes in God, but I believe that there's something out there that's very powerful and that's high and mighty and whatnot. Has to be. There's probably an alien out there. Probably an alien out there who put this on us. You never know. You never know. Never know. You never know. I was talking about conspiracy theories, right? And how aliens are a part of that conspiracy theory. Like, maybe they corrupted our government. Maybe. We don't have, let's say, I'm gonna mix two conspiracy theories together, okay? Just to have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna give you a what if situation. What if the Illuminati is real? I believe the Illuminati is real. I believe there is a government beneath our government. They might not even be called the Illuminati. They might be called something else. But I believe there's a government underneath the government that's controlling the government that we see. I believe there's a government underneath talking about making sure that we get. Let me put my phone over here. I don't want to get distracted. There's a government, and that government is controlling the government that controls the president. And it just goes. They know what goes. I mean, what works and what doesn't work, and they act like they don't. You know what I mean? They know how to rule. They've been here for centuries. And I believe that government has an alien in it, or maybe is ruled by aliens. You never know. You probably get to like the presidential stage, and then you have your people sitting in front of you. I forgot what they're called, but to sit down, because the president doesn't really make decisions. Not like that. It goes through like people who veto and go with him. Like, oh hey, we need this. We could do this, or no, Mr. President, we veto that. That's not a good idea. So imagine if before that whole conversation happens with those people meet with the people downstairs. A whole nother government that's controlled by these. Let's say, because they're not going to want a lot of people to control, right? There's 10 people. And they control what's going on and what's happening. Now, this is all conspiracy. This is probably not real. I have no proof. I have no legs to stand on with that theory. But you can believe it. It's something you can believe, and you can see that it could happen, right? Something like that is crazy. Imagine that. Imagine. Just imagine for a second that that's what our government is. Our government is controlled by that. And only that. And imagine, just for a second, that every world war, every war that's been started, every gun that has been fired is because of them. And they're with it. They're 100% on board with everything that's happening. They're the ones who put everything in motion. Maybe every world war was to contain humans in like this bubble and our population in check. Maybe they're trying to start World War III. That way our population will go down. Imagine that. I mean, it's a crazy theory. It might be a stupid theory. You guys might have counters with me, like, but how's this? But how's that? What about this right here? This doesn't make sense because your idea is this and my idea is this, or this right here is the government and this right here is your idea. This is so far out there. You're an idiot, okay? Just stop thinking that way. It's stupid. Just stupid. It's just me just having fun, guys. I'm just talking out my ass. But I like to believe that. I like to believe that there's somebody else controlling the strings, pulling the strings, and having puppets all around them. Like, this is what you're gonna do, and you're gonna like it, or we'll make you a meter maid. You want that? You're a high, powerful politician, but you'll be a meter maid if you keep talking shit and you don't listen to me. And to move forward, yeah, man, that would be that's crazy. I wouldn't like to know about it. I would not like to know that I'm right, but it's something that's really dope to think about. But ain't that the truth, though? You wouldn't want to know. You wouldn't want it to be real. Like, you would like to think it in your head, be like, yeah, that's true. But then if like somebody comes to your door, hey, we're gonna have to have a talk. Get in the fucking car. Excuse me, get in the fucking car now. And you find out all this shit is real. There's a whole organization. I said organization. I know I did. There's a whole organization, like fucking people in chairs, just like in black and fucking dim light, and you're like, who the fuck is that? We heard you've been talking about us. What else do you know? I don't know anything. I don't even know where I am. I can't see. I'm like 75% blind, so I can't really see in front of me. I don't see anything. Matter of fact, I can't even. I have amnesia. I forget things. Where am I? What's my name? Where do I live? That'd be dope. That'd be funny. So other than aliens and our government, which we could be talking about for hours, I will get back into that in a further podcast, but I feel like I want to talk about a lot of things today. So not a lot of things, maybe like 2 more things. And I feel like those are kind of deep conversations as well. Let's talk about time travel. Excuse me. What are these things? I hate these things. You see, these can't. I don't know if you guys can see this right here. See this? It comes off sometimes, and then it gets stuck in my throat. I hate that. And I have to take them off little by little. Does anybody who smokes cigars have that same problem? Jeez, maybe I'm smoking a cigar wrong. It could be me. Yeah. So, time travel. Time travel is like the biggest conspiracy theory out there. Why? Because it's said it's been done already, and a lot of people believe that it's happened already. That somebody from the future came over here, and I think it happened twice. There was a guy, I think his name John Titor, Titor. He came from the future, apparently, and it was all on a thread on the internet. This was back in the 90s, I believe, and he came and he was talking about how he had to stop a war that happened in the future. I'm not sure what war it was. I forget the details, but if you guys want to look it up, John Titor, Titor. He came from the future. He was talking to people on threads, saying like, listen, time travel is not what you think it is. Time travel is basically a one-way trip. I can't go back to my time. I'm in my parents' house now. I think he said he was in his parents' house, something like that. The house he grew up in, or something like that. And he's like, yeah. And he proved, or he sent schematics of his time traveling device, and he sent like full details of how he was able to travel through time and all this stuff. He gave like in-depth descriptions, and he actually kind of predicted certain things as well. Like, he couldn't actually say what happened, but he would say certain things that something happened in their time, in our time, sorry. We were like, oh shit, it happened. Did he just guess that, or? And he actually, so everything that happened in his time didn't happen in ours. So people are saying that his mission was successful. Maybe it didn't happen because it never did happen and he wasn't from the future. Or maybe it did happen and he was from the future, and his mission was very successful, and people are saying he was there to stop Y2K, and he stopped it. Look it up. It's a really good read. Really good read. Really good read. There's a whole bunch of videos on it that will go into depth about it, but that always intrigues me. Time travel and all these things that time travel and conspiracy theories. It's just something that always piques my interest. I love it. I love it. Okay, there was another man. I forgot his name. I think it was the guy from Torrid. Yeah, the guy from Torrid. They don't know his name, I don't think. He was from a place called Torrid. It's supposed to be somewhere. It's supposed to be somewhere. I forgot where, but he pointed on a map to people where he was. So the story goes, a guy in Japan, I believe. I'm not too sure. I think it was Japan. He came to Japan on a business trip, and he goes, and he's confused. He's like, wait, this doesn't look like Japan. Not the Japan that I know of. I don't remember this. This doesn't look familiar. And so when the person was there to take his ticket, they took away his ticket because it was fraudulent. And then they had, or they thought it was fraudulent because there's no Torrid. He said he was from Torrid, and his plane ticket said he's from Torrid. They thought it was a joke, and then when the cops came in to find out what the hell's going on, he kept on insisting he's from Torrid, and then they were like, alright, fine, whatever. He even had money from Torrid, right? And they were like, fine, point on the map where Torrid is. He pointed on the map, and it's somewhere between two countries, or a country that's supposed to be another country, but it's not. It's Torrid. And he's like, no, Torrid is right here. I don't know why it's not on the fucking map. What the hell's going on? And they were like, you know what? We're going to keep you for a day in this hotel. Right? They gave him a hotel. There's police standing by the hotel room. There's no way for him to escape. The next day, he's gone. Could not find him. They're like, where did he go? This guy was just here. Where did he go? What? Okay. So they checked everywhere. They couldn't find him. He just disappeared. They called him the man from Torrid. Don't know him. Don't know who he is. Just some guy who came, disappeared. No proof that he ever existed to us. But he was there. He was there. Now, that might be fake news or it might be real. You guys have to decide on that one. I personally I personally would like to believe that that was real. I would love that to be real. That would be freaking dope. That would be freaking dope, man. If that was real. That's my personal opinion. I would love for that to be real, right? You imagine that. Maybe he's from the future, right? Maybe he's from an alternate universe where our universes kind of aligned itself for a second and then gone. Then there's something else. Something really like, guys, I'm gonna fuck with you a little bit. Kind of fuck with your brain. Imagine this. There's a conspiracy theory that goes and talks about how every big like epidemic or every big like doomsday thing that what happened actually happened. We all died. We're dead. Or we died and we're actually in a different universe right now. So imagine this. Let's go back to Y2K. Let's say Y2K happened. And let's say it destroyed all the computers. We went back to the Stone Age. Or the nuclear fallout happened. And Y2K was the cause of it. And we basically died as humans. When that happened, we all woke up. We all died. But we woke up the next day. Or we woke up after we died. In a different timeline. Thinking that never happened. So we don't remember it. Or something like that. It's a very complicated theory. But imagine that. Imagine Y2K happened. Or imagine the Mayan calendar was real. And we were actually supposed to die in 2012. I think it's 2012, right? We were all supposed to die in 2012. We were all supposed to die. We were all supposed to die. And we did die. But we woke up in an alternate universe. And we're living a life that would have happened if that doomsday event never happened. And the proof of that actually being a real thing is the Mandela effect. How many of you remember things that whatchamacallit actually never happened? Like Nelson Mandela dying twice. Because there's a whole bunch of people that thought Mandela died. Fucking hair in my mouth. There's a whole bunch of people that saw Mandela die twice. He died back in God, I forgot when he died. I'm sorry guys, my dates are fucked up. There's people that are saying that died at one day, and then several years later they saw him die again. And they're like, wait, didn't he die? Am I dreaming? Yeah, I could have sworn he died that one time. I remember seeing that. I remember seeing him dying. And then we got the Berenstein Bears and the Berenstein Bears books that people actually have books that say Berenstein, not Berenstein. And people are going crazy about it. Pikachu having this colored tail, the Monopoly Man having a monocle, and Jif actually being Jiffy, or Jiffy spelled a certain way, Febreze being spelled a certain way. Imagine if all that is real, if all that is right and correct, but we died, and when we died, we entered a universe that everything was slightly altered, so that our minds won't go crazy and be like, this ain't right. I saw that. That was not right. I remembered. You know what? We weren't blue. Okay. I woke up. We were white, black, and yellow. Now we're fucking blue. What the fuck is this? I don't understand why we're blue. That's just, we're okay. Listen, I don't remember having webbed feet when I woke up yesterday. Okay, I was walking with 5 toes, not 3. Okay, now I have 3 toes, and they're webbed. I can fucking swim now. Now we're in the ocean. I don't know what the hell is going on here. I could breathe in the water. It's cool, but I want to know what happened in my life before. Okay, but was I fucking dreaming for the like fucking 20 years of my life? I feel like we're in an alternate universe each time we die, or that's how the theory goes. The conspiracy theory goes. So each time there's so like good example is right now I know it's a tough topic to talk about. COVID killed all of us. What if COVID killed all of us? What if COVID was such a crazy pandemic that we all died one by one? Humans we couldn't find a cure, we couldn't find anything, and it killed us off. After we died, we woke up in an alternate universe where we actually found the cure, able to cure everybody, and here we are, talking to each other, having a good time, acting like nothing happened, not wearing masks anymore. Well, some of us are. But imagine that. Can you imagine that? Just for a second, that we all died each and every pandemic, each and every doomsday event. Our doomsday clock, I don't know if you guys know about this, but our doomsday clock, scientists has a doomsday clock that they calculate when the earth is going to be destroyed or when humanity is going to die. I have no idea how they did that, no idea how they got all that information together, but they did. But that doomsday clock has always been like what, 2 hours or 3 hours away from us dying, and each time it's close to us dying, the doctors do a little analysis or whatever, and then they reset the clock. What if that clock hit and we were all gonna die, and the scientists never reset it, and we died, and we woke up in a different universe, and that's when they reset the doomsday clock? What if doctors already know? What if like really like intelligent scientists already know about multiverses, and already know about or multiverses, already know about the multiverse, and know that, well, in another universe this doesn't happen, and in our universe our doomsday is gonna happen now, but we're all gonna shift over to another universe. What if the multiverse doesn't work the way we think it works? What if the multiverse is there because we're hopping multiverses? It would be like fucking Doctor Strange. There is a theory that when you die in a dream, or when you see something happen in your dream, it's a real thing. That dream is real. That's why it feels so real. Because you're actually living another life. Your life in another universe. What if that's the case? What if in another universe you're not with that person you love? What if in another universe you're with a guy, or you're with a girl? What if you're gay in another universe is what I'm saying. What if you're actually a boy in another universe, or a girl? What if you're a boy who turns into a girl in another universe? What if you have a different religion in another universe? You know, it's things to think about. What if in another universe you're a multimillionaire, in this universe you're kind of poor? Isn't that kind of psycho? Kind of like, I would say it's. I would 100% admit it's kind of a tough pill to swallow. Swaddle. It's a tough pill to swallow. I'm sorry, guys. When I smoke a good cigar and I drink a lot of coffee, I tend to like my mouth tends to or get lazy, and I don't want full sentences. I don't want full sentences. That's English right there. That's perfect English. I don't want to say full sentences, or my mouth doesn't want to do the things that my brain is telling me to do. I have extreme ADD, and it sucks. But can you imagine that? Like, we're not. This universe is not our original universe. That's the last. That's the last subtopic I want to talk about between our conspiracy theories. We have alternate universes that we actually look at every single day, but we have no idea how to get to it. What if to combine that theory with another theory? Instead of going into another universe because we died because of a major event, death event or pandemic, what if we went to another universe every time we wake up? What if every time we wake up in a different world, in a different universe? Or better yet, what if, not all the time, sometimes we wake up in a different universe and we don't know it yet, and we feel different, and we don't know why today's different, and we wonder to ourselves, what's different about today? People are acting kind of different today. Their attitudes are different. They're acting kind of weird. What if you're in a different universe where everybody you know has a different persona, different what is that called? Personality, and you don't know that. But you're only with them one day, and then when you go back to sleep, you wake up and everybody's normal again. What about that? What if that's the case? Wouldn't that be ape shit? Wouldn't that be crazy? There's something crazy to think about. There's actually a story. Now this could be just in the guy's head. There's a guy who got, I think, viciously attacked or something like that, and he hurt his head really bad. And he went to he woke up from wherever he woke up from, and he had a whole family. He I think it was like 25, 30 years of his life. He got a family, had kids, had a wife, everything. Right? He went to sleep, he woke up every day. And then one day, he went to sleep, and then he woke up in the hospital. Woke up in the hospital, and I think his girlfriend was there or something like that. And it was either his girlfriend or his family. Woke him up, and it was like, "Hey, you okay? Oh my God, you just been in like a crazy fight." And then he's like, "What? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Where's my wife? Where's this person?" And they're like, "Who? What are you talking?" And then he looks at himself, and he's like, "Wait." And he noticed that he de-aged to the 30 years. And he starts bawling, crying. He remembered 30 years of a life that he might not never had, or had, and he lost it because he went back to his own universe, his own plane of existence. That begs the question, what if his body stood there but his consciousness went to another universe. He lived his another life. Imagine that. That's a crazy story. That bothers me a little bit, because I would hate that. I would hate that. Can you imagine? Like, I live my life right now with my girlfriend, and I just go into another universe. Or what if this whole life of mine is from another universe, and I'm living this, or because I had a traumatic head injury, or I just don't belong here. My mind went somewhere else, and then I wake up one day and I'm fucking 15, and I'm like, you know how bad I'll feel? I think I'll break down, and I think I'll have a panic attack. Oh my God. Damn. It's just crazy. Or the people who, better yet, the people who died. Died just, for real died for 10 minutes. There's people who died for 10 minutes, I believe. I think. I'm not too sure. But people who have died, medically passed away. And when they wake up, they tell this really, really descriptive story about hell or heaven. There have been people talking about heaven and God and Jesus showing them what could happen if you die and go to hell. And they have this change of heart and become pastors or become very religious. And they tell this whole story about how hell is this and who's in hell and why they're in hell, and God has told me that you guys need to be like this or be like that. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine passing away? You died from injury, whatever injury it could be, or illness, and you die, you come back to life. Or you see this shit. You see people dying in front of you because you're in hell, but they're coming back to life. People being ripped open and ripped out, but then their bodies regenerate, and demons just laughing in their faces, and then you're like, oh God, I'm in hell. Oh God, and it's about to happen to you, but then you wake up, boom, and you're like, you're just on the medical bed or the hospital bed, just looking, am I gonna? Is this a trick? Is the devil gonna come out and just rip me to shreds in a second? And then your family comes in oh my God, you're alive, blah blah blah. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Thank God. And you start bawling your eyes out because you're thanking your lucky stars or thanking the heavens above that you made it out alive. So you turn your life around. I put this in the conspiracy theory category because I don't necessarily believe that that's real, but you guys can believe what you want. There are people who've had these visions while they were alive, awake, while they're praying. They hit this what is it called? This sense of purity, or sense of oneness with their God, and they just envision this really, really. This is why I'm kind of skeptical about it. But I kind of believe it at the same time, because when they talk about it, they spin this really freaking big story, and it's so unbelievable that you or so expansive and believable, because they're talking about it, and when they talk about it, it's it's coming from the heart. It's not coming from here, because it's coming from here, then you can see that. But when they talk about it, they believe what they've seen. They believe what they saw. They believe that this is what they saw, and what's gonna happen to them if they don't, or what's gonna happen to everybody else if they don't repent or otherwise. And like I said, this is why I put it into the conspiracy theory, because I half believe it and half don't. I feel like it might be all made up in their head. Now that's me. You guys can believe that if you want. I know there's a lot of religious people who believe that this is real, and people have been seeing things and believe in it, and 100% like it happened. It has to be real, because my God is pretty much like that. That's what it's like in the Bible. It has to be real. It has to be. So, just to say, like, imagine that. It's crazy. I don't believe in it. I don't necessarily believe in it, but I 100% understand why you would, right? I understand why it's such a big thing, and people made books on it and extra bestsellers, because when they talk about these stories, it comes from a place of like being there, I guess would be the right word to say. But most of these stories come from people who have passed away for a little bit and they came back and talked about all this crap. Now we got a little bit of time left with the cigar, so I'll talk about one more thing. Past lives. Another conspiracy theory that I want to give a light to. Past lives and people who lived them. And the thing is that it comes... I kind of believe this one, though. Because it comes from children. And these children believe that they were something else in another world, in another life. And one of them, I forgot the name of this. I think she was a girl, right, or a boy. It was one of the two. And this person, this little kid, believed that they were this one person. And whatchamacallit, she or he would recount the events that happened to this person, and there's no way this kid would know this. And there's no way these parents can teach this kid this. What parent would teach a kid how a person died? Especially a 3-year-old or a 4-year-old, right? And then this little kid met the sister of this person. And the sister asked the kid questions about their relative and checked every box. Every freaking box. Now, this is not the only story that this happened. A lot of kids have like past lives and talk about it. There's one where like I think twins died or something like that, and they both passed away in a car crash. And the parents, they were sad. They couldn't really handle it, but they decided to go again for another kid. They had another kid, but this little kid would play with the same toys that their relative played with, their twin sisters, I believe, and would do the exact same thing their twin sisters would do. Everything. Would act like them sometimes, would talk like them sometimes. And then when the parents would ask, why are you doing that? And the kid would be like, because this is my toy. I used to play with this. I remember, and I think one of the things that the kid said was, I remember playing with this before we had that car crash. Parents never told him about the car crash. Why would you tell the kid about your sister's dying? Like I said, especially to a younger kid. So I believe in past lives. That's real. That has to be real. I feel like you don't necessarily live in that kid, but that kid actually remembers everything and remembers being this person, and maybe he's just giving new life in that person that used to live. And maybe maybe you do live on through that person. Maybe your life force goes into that one kid or whatever. Maybe. You never know. Maybe maybe you don't go to heaven. Maybe you go to another kid, another life. Maybe you're born into another life. You know what I mean, like another family or something like that. That'd be crazy. That goes into crazy waters right there. Crazy waters. But guys, we're at the end of the video. I hope this little conversation about conspiracy theories got you going. But I don't think this topic is done yet. I don't think so. There's a lot of things to talk about with conspiracy. Oh no, I went into the ash. Damn it. Damn. Went into the ash. Can't really smoke it now, can I? Yes, I can. Because before I stop, you guys already know. I put 2 more tokes. I say tokes. I put 2 more polls before I stop. I always do. Good for you guys. I do it for you. That's 1. That's 2. Alright. Let's turn this off here. Put it away. We'll close that up. Or we'll leave it open for now, so all the smoke can just away. But with that being said, final thoughts, as always. As always, we got some final thoughts for you guys. This for me. God, I'm hitting everything. Conspiracy theories and religion and all this stuff that I talk. I was gonna say crap. It's not crap. All the stuff I talk about, it's all like, it's whatever you believe. Your belief is your belief. If you want to believe that God is real and God has a purpose for you and everything around you, then you believe that. That is 100% your belief. If you believe there's no God, and you believe that there's another purpose for you in life other than believing in a higher power, like God, then you believe that. That's 100% okay. Now, do I necessarily believe that every one of these theories are true? No. That's why they're called conspiracy theories, because it's pretty much a conspiracy. It's pretty much what you believe, right? You let yourself believe in whatever is real. It's not necessarily real, but you believe that it's real. And that's 100% okay. You can believe whatever you want. That's really the whole thing about this, right? You believe what you want to believe. Don't let anybody tell you different. Don't let everybody tell you that, you can't believe this, you can't believe that. It's not up to them. It's up to you. You are the one that makes up your mind. You're the one who says what's real, what's not. You. Okay? So guys, with that being said, my name is Manny. Smokin Manny, to be exact, okay? Don't get my name wrong, alright? You're gonna address me by my first name, Smokin. Alright? Yo. No, but guys, my name is Smokin Manny. This has been a wonderful podcast. Even though I was just rambling about different conspiracy theories and all that, and I hope you guys enjoyed that little episode. This, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna give you guys a little spoiler. This topic will be talked about more. I love this topic so much that I will bring this up again. There's a lot of topics that I talked about already that I will bring up again, but I won't bring it up alone. So guys, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and as always, mahalo.